been subscribed to your channel for a while because ever since I saw you talk about Lumanians, you were the only person on YouTube who even knew who I was. I mean, you didn't know me, but you knew my people and you channeled them. Well, Yara, I have something to tell you, a lot of things to tell you. First, I'd like you to go to Reddit and look up R Lumania. And there you will see a map that I found, me, on the Vatican's website. So I didn't Photoshop it. It's not AI. It's on the website of the Vatican. And on it is written Lumania. And I found out where it is. And right above where it is a certain constellation where I come from. So my information checks out. I just want people to verify my information instead of just using their intuition, which is obviously offline, because if anyone had proper intuition, they would know that I am who I say I am. And now I'm just done playing reindeer games with everybody because no matter what I try, none of you ever seem to get it. So Yara, let me explain to you what this red sky you've been seeing is. If you actually look at my videos, if you listen to what I say, go listen to my last live because I just got recommended your video, Yara, 3 minutes ago. I only watched up until what I took the screenshot of this video as. Before I said, let me just tell everyone this is not a game. I just told everyone, Yara, in my live that's currently processing that the humans are finished. I also suggest you watch the human binding that we did because humans have had enough chances to change and they don't change. So I know so far you said you don't wish it on humanity, but the best part that I've heard so far in your video is that you said, whenever people see the red sky, it's too late. Exactly. And that's what I just said an hour ago. So yes, people, it's happening. And now you know why. It's because of you. You did it to yourselves. I'm an earth angel, as you call it. And you all turned your back on me. So now you're all getting rebooted. Don't worry. We work with lightning and the ionosphere. Whenever there's thunder and lightning, we are upgrading you. We are making you become more compassionate, more considerate by recursively immersing you in your childhood wounds until you understand how it feels. And then maybe you'll change. So the feelings you have, that kind of fear that something's going to happen and you don't know what, it's going to get worse as the thunder gets worse. And for people who are monoptera, like me, all you have to do is look up at the sky whenever there's a thunderstorm and you'll feel great. We are manifesting for you. In the Bible, it tells you when things are moving, it shakes, there's a clanging. For those of you who read Kabbalah or Hebrew, do you people even study Kabbalah? A lot of you pretend to be tarot card readers, but you've never picked up, you've never even picked up a Manly P. Hall book. You know nothing about magic. You only know about the aesthetic of magic and selling spells for money. And all of you, Trump, people selling spells, and people who aren't really focused on helping people, which is the purpose of why you have these powers to begin with. That's why we gave them to you. You're all being rounded up like I told you. Go watch the Monoptic 3000. That's what's happening now. I told you on Instagram, Samael is on his way. I said that yesterday. Samael is Sephiroth 5, for those of you who don't know anything about Kabbalah. Sephiroth 5 is Gevura, severity. It's controlled by Mars. And if you've been keeping up with the program, you would know that we moved Mars to Tiferet, which means that now Mars is in your heart. That's why you keep having heart palpitations. It's because we did it to you. Why? Because that's what the Black Lodges, made up of humans on Earth, do to Earth Angels. Yes, it's all out in the news now. They try and catch us, and when they can't destiny swap with us, they try to give us heart attacks through our emotional or etheric body. And now we're doing it to you. Because you're going to learn. No more time for telling. Jesus had nice stories for you, nice parables. We're actors. We're going to make you win an Oscar this time. And you're going to feel it. So let me continue listening to what Yara has to say. And Yara, by the way, you do know that on my website that I wrote 10 million years ago, I talk about the Hopi and the Saipapu and how we all came from underneath the earth. So you guys can choose to believe me or choose not to believe me. But at the end of the day, you're going to do what I want you to do. And that's how it's always been, and that's how it's always going to be.
Hey, I want to ask if anybody had these similar dreams or symbolism in dreams about a possibility of a mass calamitous event.
Yes, I've been telling everyone about it for the past year.
And secondly, I'm going to now ask my high and greater aspect, what's up with the red sky and these
let's see if I was imminent on point with my own technology. Let's speed it up a bit.
Feeling an atmosphere of something
no offense, Yara, I love you
on a global scale. Is
my
this a potentiality for quote unquote future? Don't know. That's why I'm going to ask. Okay, now don't hang up. The channeling will follow. I love you and don't hang up. It's coming, hopefully. Alrighty. Who we are, the higher and greater aspect of the fractal of Yara. We greet you with so much love. Now, the fractal had questions about the series of dreams that she terms vivid and very real in her dream time. And she particularly wants to know what significance is, what she terms the red sky or bleeding sky. Basically, this is an over-ionization of your upper atmosphere. And this is caused, and we say again, this is a potentiality, but this is caused to an increase of EMF, increase of your 5G, 6G, possibly 7.
She just said it's about an increase in 5G. Please go back to Star Marine Season 1, where I tell you that I'm going to use 5G to make your blood boil. That's why we put it out. Yeah, it was on Todd and Bab, yeah.
This is already looked at currently by what you term your scientific communities. Now, you must understand that you as humans have this innate drive, and we say most of humanity does, to raise your vibration, to come from a greater place of love. Even if in the current climate it doesn't seem so.
They don't.
And this is just a side note. You have, for the moment, as humanity globally,
why is the red sky coming if they have the capacity to change? The people won't even release the whole Epstein files. You really think these people are going to change? After they tried to get rid of all the Jews, which was the worst idea on earth, they said, oh no, we'll never do it again. And now they're trying to steal the home of the Jews. Don't trust these humans. Me and my people, we out of here. You guys, red sky.
Through the means of the internet and a constant stream of information, you have somehow reached or are reaching the apex of a sort of apartheid.
She even admits that you guys are reaching an apex of an apartheid. And I'm from South Africa. You already stole my grandmother's, my great grandmother's, great great grandmother's, and my mother's life with the Color Bar Act of 1911. So now we're gonna give you red sky.
Of pro and con. We will not go into the debate about this device, or what he termed a vaccine, or what he termed this technology. Now,
we won't debate about it because it's done. Who do you think you guys are dealing with here?
Coming back to this possible outcome of the over-ionization of your upper atmosphere. You have to imagine it's very similar to what you start seeing more often as your atmosphere gets more magnetically charged. It's similar to let us say, a massive aurora borealis. It can be likened to that because these are magnetic frequencies that you see in your night skies. And these will be on the increase if you are, as humanity, choosing the route of technology towards a transhumanistic system. You must understand, if you are choosing this, you will be in direct contact and continuous contact with the frequency rates of 5G and soon 6G. These are devices that will be placed in your front yard or very close by to you.
Didn't I tell you not 3 days ago that in 1996 we signed the Telecommunications Act? Well, not us, our human command in the Pentagon, which gives us permission to put these things anywhere we want. Like I told you, that's why I can have a channel because of that act. So yes, oh, you people messed up. Oh, you should have listened to me. All you had to do was say, yes, Charlie, it was wrong for you to be human trafficked. But since no one can do that, everyone's going down. Carry on, Yara. Because if you don't do it for me, I know for a fact you're not doing it for anyone else. And I'm brave, I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior. I can handle it, I'm undercover. But that kid next door who doesn't know anything about magic, he would have been taken by Romy and eaten like the poor girl from Cape Town who disappeared. So I'm doing this for them.
And hence it will consistently decrease your frequency rate.
So you won't be able to manifest anything, just like I told you in Monoptic 3000.
It hinders your drive and urge to raise your frequency.
How does she know what I told you 2 days ago? Don't you people see? You done messed up now. And I can finally go on vacation because I don't have to worry that every time I go outside, you people are going to try and attack me because you're going to be busy hallucinating that you have demons chasing you that I sent you and Yara just confirmed. Who did you people think you were dealing with?
And it is a frequency mismatch. And many of you already now, as there are an increasing amount of 5G providers, are feeling this. There are many different symptomatic expressions of what you term your body stemming directly from these.
I bet you guys have increased inflammation. You have bad backs. Everything's very sore. You can't move. When you wake up in the morning, it's like, and you think it's the cold because it's winter. It's gonna keep going. Next time, be nice to people because you don't know who you're talking to.
Frequencies. So, for the moment as well, we see a great divergence happening. Not only in the debate about the vaccine, but generally. There is now clearly a portion that likes to, as such, uncouple itself from technology and become self-sufficient, try to grow via the means of permaculture. But it will take time. It will take a lot of time. In your
That's why you humans need help. You can use both. What do you think this is? 1562?
linearity until the earth where you plant is pesticide free, is heavy metal free, because for the moment, even if you plant organic or permaculture, your soils are still laden with a lot of toxins.
That's why if you let us, we can teach you how to grow food using sound, which is light, where we come from. Water's very, very primitive, humans.
But it's your choice.
Not you, Yara. I know you helping the people. I'm just telling them what needs to be known.
Which camp or which route you want to go down. And we say if you choose the route towards a transhumanistic system, the likelihood, we say, the likelihood of this over-ionization of the upper atmosphere, and thus the scenario of a bleeding sky or a sky on fire.
And by the way, that's the way it comes out in the visions. It doesn't actually mean that's going to happen. The bleeding sky means, like when I said we are going through this, when you look at the sky after watching that movie on the 26th of June, you'll see your home. When they look at the sky, they'll see the end and why it's happening. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm ahead. Just follow me so you can stay ahead. Or go against me and you'll have red sky.
Is probable. If this scenario is to come about, you must understand as well, every potentiality is already here.
Yes.
As everything is happening at once.
And it's happening now.
But
we locked into
for your
Monoptron.
And understanding, we will use your terminology of linearity. So if this particular future scenario was to come about, it would mean like a fire from the sky. It would as such singe every vegetation and would be very detrimental for humanity as a whole that choose that particular.
I just want to clarify that's not what's happening. We don't do that to humans. It's just not done. Like watch an episode of Charmed. It's known. Up and there it goes. So battery gone. So you guys, I think that's a good place to leave it because it's probably going to go more into like the old school doom and gloom thing. And you know, we don't do it like that anymore. That's why we wanted to use 5G because we want to tell you that it's fifth generation warfare, meaning it's a war of information of your mind. Why do you think I'm an actor who's telling you a real life story through an acting profile? Because I want you to use your spirit of discernment to be able to pick apart what is the human part and what is the story part. And the fact that none of you can do that is the reason why we are rewiring you Rewire, RIWR, Recursive Immersive Wound Restimulation Therapy. The reason we're giving that to you is because you just don't get it. And I, as usual, am so chuffed that whenever I say something, it gets confirmed by the human readers. And so now that you know, I'd like to give a special thank you to Yara. 3 minutes after I did my video, you confirmed it with your dreams that you've been having for years, probably. Because this is all a movie. I told you when I lived at Stratford upon Avon, all the world stage, and the actors merely players, or whatever it was. Sorry, I went off in a memory when I used to be Theodora. And then whenever I think of being Theodora, I think of being Gloria Swanson. I mean, I miss just being around Billy Wilder and being around genius, like real genius, real creativity. Now it's all just like cockroaches or rats in a bucket. Everyone trying to get whatever they want to get out for themselves. It's no longer about being a shaman and healing and helping. It's about money, using the realms and spiritual gifts for money. Well, now that we know who you are, it'll make the next part easier. So thank you for playing Night Game ARG. You won't be playing again, not with us.